Hello everybody, my name's Cameron Roberts. I'm the Digital and Community Editor at Digital Event News. I'm here at Hanbury Manor in the Hertfordshire countryside, where we'll be welcoming event platforms, organisers, the best and brightest in the hybrid events industry for the Digital Event News Tech Summit. This is essentially the other side of the coin of the panel we did yesterday. So whereas yesterday we heard from organisers what they want from platforms, today we have platforms and they'll have a little bit of an opportunity to respond to what those organisers said, as well as present their side of the coin.
So one of the key things I always find with exploring the possibilities of deploying their clients' events on our platform is really to understand and get a deeper dive into that understanding around what's really required, from ourselves to help these events become successful.
As much as we all want to sell our platforms out to our customers and new customers, we can't be all things to all people. So, and having an understanding what you do, and not being very transparent about what your platform does and how you can help people, and not selling on what your platform's going to be or what's in development. So being really transparent about what's available now, what's working for other clients, and also trying to do a bit of a deeper dive with your clients and speak to all parts of their business.
How do we strategize, not think about one-off events for our full event portfolios with the organisers? One of the points that really came across was it's a bit of an unknown. There's a bit of a worry factor when running hybrid events, multiple venues, multiple suppliers, resources scarce. So I think one of the interesting points, speaking amongst the table, the learnings that they got from each other, which I thought was amazing as well.
Fascinating conversation, particularly after the panel yesterday by the organisers, and really nice to follow that on and really sort of have that chance to come back and talk about what we can do and how we can talk about our customers and our prospects about how they want to design their event experience.
It's also about how you map that data in the physical sense too, because one of the only good things that happened with the world going the way it was all the events went online, which created a level of measurability that was never there before. But as we move back into more in-person events, we don't want to lose that data capture to understand what these metrics are.
Which one has had more success and what are the difficulties in kind of working in those two business models?
That's a really difficult one to answer because actually both can be very successful.
Yeah.
It really depends. Obviously, if you can run it as one event, that's where true success comes from. But coming back to the data, and it's so critical. Data is your currency. Data is actually what we're doing this for at the end of the day. One
piece of advice that really helps us is when we talk with our development teams at work, if we say, oh, I've got an idea, I want to make this, they won't talk to you until you list out your requirements. It's like they won't even have the conversation until you know what you want.
So I think the journey that an event organiser needs to take when trying to define what a hybrid event is as important as the phrase hybrid. So what makes that event tick? What are my outcomes, and what am I also trying to achieve from that event as well?
Ultimately, it comes back to having those right conversations, understanding the objectives for the event, understanding the audience that we've talked about, and then actually designing an event that actually meets those outcomes. It's very easy for us to sit here and talk about formats and everything else. No one format is going to be right for all event types, and that I think is a really critical part. It's developing that relationship, developing that trust, understanding what you need to achieve, understanding the stakeholders involved and what they need to achieve for those events as well, and then delivering on it.